In tonight's episode, the ever-eloquent Red White continues to twist and change his story as he feels like it, and why shouldn't he? The judge is in his pocket, and the lawyer has been paid to do his bidding. Please join me as ace attorney Phoenix Wright attempts to take down Edgeworth and Red White once and for all. Well, greetings everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright. We are at a very, very dramatic point in this court case. Mr. Red White, the oh-so-smooth, oh-so-smarmy Scottish leader of the Blue Corp, is currently getting his words a little bit twisted over, and he's confused about whether she ran left or right, whether it was one blow or two, and for the first time I think we have this guy rattled. So, we're going to press the advantage, and I do hope that you will join me. So let's go. The two accounts. We're going to cross-examine what he said. He said, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Now I assume by thing he means this. The remains of a broken light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Now let's press him on that and find out a little bit about it. See if that's what he's talking about. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? For a man with such amazing words, you seem to now be using the phrase thing. Oh, that. Oh, no, it was the wee glass light stand. Ah, right, the one that had fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd?
Sure. Yeah, very odd. Yeah, so odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. What? Oh, you want to ask me questions? Oh, is that how this kind of lawyery thing works? Oh, it's different, fair enough. Normally, I ask the questions and then I supply the cement overshoes. But we'll do it your way for now, as long as we still finish with the cement overshoes. For you, that is. What do you want, anyway? Finger time! You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes, I am saying that. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Oh, okay, yes, sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony for the 75th time, so we may continue with the trial.
Okay, of course. I changed my testimony to reflect what I have just said. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Ooh, now... I think that... Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia to the right and to the left. Bang on it. How would he... Why would he look? I mean, haven't we got evidence to kind of show that that's not... That he couldn't really see that? He can't see that. He can see a little bit of glass. Maybe? Let's try presenting that. And say, hey, no, look at this. Objection! Finger time, baby! Mr. White! Oh, yeah. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass light stand. Oh, you're starting to get on my nerves now, lad. The last person that did that workout woke up without his tonsils. You might not think that was bad, but he woke up without the rest of the mouth as well. Look at this piece of photo.
Oh, those are floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Yes? Huh? See, I got one right. See, I could be a lawyer too, if I wasn't a judge. If I wasn't retired. If I still had a heartbeat.
Correct, Your Honour, Your Honour, thank you. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area that you would be able to see. Here. Well, note something. The stand is not within the visible area. Smug mode applied. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say about my finger in your face? Oh, I'm going to swear that my skin has become porous and my assets are liquidating as fast as my face. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, will you please refrain from 3-syllable words? We have discussed this before. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell over either. There's no way you could have recognised the broken shards as a glass light. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, as I fly into space and let the reality come round me, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Whoa!
Bang, bang. Oh, Mr.
White, you may, as, I'm uncomfortable being here. I think maybe we should, do something else, because, the guy, he's gone crazy. I'm uncomfortable around criminals.
Mr. White, stop doing your best Edgeworth impression. And speaking of which, Edgeworth has been remarkably quiet during this, which probably means he's going to do some really horrible objection at some point. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I Miss Meir. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Oh no, Phoenix, you haven't played these games before. This is the moment where they throw something in the works and say, look, we've got video footage of you bludgeoning her to death, and look, a signed confession and an autograph from your mother who said that she always thought you were a killer at heart. So let's not get too smug at this moment. Oh yes, here we go. Oh, I just remembered I have this incriminating radio show that's where you talked about killing Mia. That's far enough. Phoenix Wright. What? Whoa! I forgot about Edgeworth. I didn't know. I'm the man. I knew it was coming. Yeah, I know, and I'm screwed. Mr. White. Yeah. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
Oh, what?
Oh, I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? What a load of rubbish. Blah, blah, blah.
Order! I've forgotten all about the wiretap. Someone will need to remind me what's going on. Mr. Edgeworth, remind me what a wiretap is, and where's my coffee?
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused on account of his guilt. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the lore offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do with that?
Your Honor, don't interrupt me. The last person that did has no tongue. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Yeah, I'm not sure where you're going with this, but I'm just going to agree with anything. Let's make a little musical note with my little tuneful fart and shout correct. Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Oh, give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fee & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed lad stand. Blah, blah, blah.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Fill in the gaps for us so we can prosecute Phoenix and go home.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was at the office, and he has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. Mr. Wright and Mr. White, very similar sounding names.
I see. Perhaps we should rename one of them so their names don't sound quite so similar.
I agree. We will now rename Mr. Wright to Mr. Farty Fart, so we can make sure that we can always tell them apart. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Farty theory is revealed for the basic conjecture that it is, and I'm in space to avoid the Farty.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap.
Oh, I feel the radiance and luminosity returning to my bling. It takes a lot, to make sure that my jewel and my rings and my teeth are all this shiny. Even my hair shines. Well, leave this testimony to me. I've got it all under control. Oh man, I feel faint. This has all gone horribly wrong.
Witness testimony, the wiretapping.
Well, it was the beginning of September. I remember because the leaves were falling off the trees and the grass was brown and there was airplanes refueling in the air and I loved them all so well. It was the week before the murder and I had entered Fee and Co law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Well, that seems perfectly reasonable. He's just changed his testimony 3 times in court. I mean, the idea that there's perjury in contempt of court seems to be a complete irrelevancy. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound.
Ho ho! What's Miss Sparker, boys? Correct. That is absolutely right. I'm glad that we've all come to the same conclusion now that I'm innocent, and the guilty one is that Mr. Farty guy over there.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
Damn! What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Well, you can't really have it both ways. If he was in the room before the murder, then that would imply that he kind of knows more about the kind of room and things like that. Let's see what we've got. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Sure, I don't really know that. I had entered Fane Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Okay. Sure. Hold it. How do you... Hold it! How do you know that it was September? Duh! Maybe it was August. Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh? Oh! Thank you, Edgeworth, for clearing that up. I had entered the Fang Co. Let's press him on that as well. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fane Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. Could you not have brought that up before? And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fane Co. law offices.
He did it to present. Yeah, we'll press him on all these. I think we'll just keep pressing and hoping. Ah, wait. Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Objection!
This has no bearing on the car. I think it does. It just so does. Shut up, Edgeworth. Shut, Mr. Your Honor. This has no bearing. This has everything to do with the case. Well, Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. I know I named it Blue Corp because my name is red, white, and my hair is purple, and I wear a suit of pink. That makes me Mr. Rainbow. My rings are all yellow. Do you see where I'm going with this? Now, we have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Ugh. Well, we didn't get a lot out of there. Okay, that's when I saw this glass light stand. Come on, crumble. Crumble, man! Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? Ah, well, the light stand was made entirely out of glass, and I'm quite a connoisseur, you see. I often buy things of all kinds of materials, and I thought, oh, there's a wee glassy lampy over there. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. I was quite sad to see it broken, actually. I mean, obviously I was very sad for the lady, but I was actually more sad about the glass broken lamp. Such a beauticious thing deserves a little bit of attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Oh, I've now pressed him on everything. I didn't mean to go through that. No, I was going to have a look at present. Oh, man.
Tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come to you admit your defeat. You fought honorably. And I offer you an insincere bow.
No more! I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yeah, am I? No, I'm not giving up. No lies. No, I don't want to give up. Who's this? Oh, hang on. I'm going to put money. I bet it's that fat other lawyer guy. So let's just try it in his voice and then we'll see what happens. What was his voice? It was kind of like Miss Piggy, but male.
Miss Phoenix.
Something like that.
Phoenix.
Yeah, what?
Phoenix, over here.
I know that voice anywhere. Mother! No? Sister? Me? Oh, Mia? What? What's the hell? Wah! She's dead!
Never give up, Phoenix. You can have dinner off me later if you win.
I'm having an hallucination in a court case. That's not good. Mia! Mamma Mia! What? Did I just pass out? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, my head really hurts. Oh, right. I lost the trial, and I was hallucinating. Yay, that's always a good start for prison.
Ah, you're finally awake.
Ah, I'm gonna pass out again. Yep, unconscious.
Hey, Phoenix. Hey, Gak, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
Ah, you're using that coy, suggestive little look you used when I first met you. Hang on, that's your sister. Whoa, what happened to your chest? My God, that's inappropriate. I can have to put my hand over the screen, but then I can't read the thing. You're mayor.
Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Mayor's true powers.
So, Mayor is challenging through you, Mia, and has inflated your chest slightly.
Yes, that's right. Psychic energy flows best through the upper bosom, and when I am channeling the spirit world, I will reflect this slightly more rounded approach to my chesticles. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Mayor never gave up, so you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you.
Okay, but.
We don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
I think your psychic powers may be eluding you a little bit there. I just got whooped.
You have that receipt in the court record, right?
Oh yeah, it's got your name on it.
Phoenix. White wrote that, not me.
So what do I do with it?
Look at the front of the receipt.
The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. £1,000. Wow, that's a big spender. Item: glass light stand. Date of purchase: September the 4th. Oh! I probably should have turned this over before. September the 4th.
That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. How handy.
Whoa!
Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene now you've regained consciousness. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, and now you just have to prove it.
Right. You know, I always knew that I was innocent before, yeah? I didn't actually think that I'd killed you because that would be crazy. Yep, and now I'm talking to a dead girl who's talking through her sister. Oh, God. This has been a bad day, and my voice has changed. Receipt for a glass light stand. The date of purchase is the day before the murder. Stardate, still September the 9th, and it's now 1:16 p.m. The judge must be positively ravenous. District Court is... Entering courtroom number 1. Rhubarb.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. I've had a small snack and a foot massage. This will probably get me through the next 20 minutes of trial, but not much beyond that. Is the the lawyer, Mr. Wright, are you okay?
Ah! Yes, funny story, Your Honour. I was just chatting to a dead... No, let's not share that one. My balls dropped, and so I needed to go outside. Apologies, Your Honour. I'm fine now.
Let's start where we left off. That seems a perfectly appropriate thing to share with the court.
Your Honour, I think it's quite clear from Phoenix's voice that his balls have not yet dropped. There is nothing to get back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Objection! Your Honour, please give me one more chance, baby. I promise you that this is the last time I'll ask you until the next time.
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. You're as guilty as hell, man. Guilty. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Oh, it's very generous and benevolent of you. Perhaps you're not quite as sadistic as I thought. You may begin your cross-examination.
White, back to Mr. Red White. Come on, let's take this guy down. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Well, we're going to present that receipt and then we're going to laugh. Here we go. Objection! Okay, look closely at this. You see the word mayor written on it in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side? Pieces of paper have more than one side? Why wasn't I informed?
Your Honour! Would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
You want me to read something? Okay. Let's see. There's a little kind of a straight one here with a cross. That's a T. And Then this one here, I'm just gonna make this up. It's a glass light stand. And the date of purchase is, why, that's the day before the murder.
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay&Co law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there.
And Scottish anger. I give the desk a Glasgow kiss in remembrance of my skull.
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it. He's going to come back with a machete. Well, Your Honour, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you, but I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
I could find you guilty of something else. Being a tit, for example. Very well. Bang, bang. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Oh, I think you maybe forgot something there. Not so fast, Mr. Farty Fart.
Hey! What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. He could worm himself out of a sealed glass wall.
Thank you for that interesting insult that didn't really work. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, as I fix him with a steely gaze, allowing my hair to fall delicately across my eyes, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
What? There's no proof I'm guilty either.
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports, is it? This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad, man.
Maybe we'll let this one happen. Because then whenever it comes up, we can try and kind of knock it down. But then again, maybe we should object. Because, like, why should he get another chance to do it? Yeah, let's object. Let's say, hey, no. You've pushed me around, and I'm not going to be pushed around no more. My suit is coming into fashion very soon.
Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see, so you're a prosecutor. Okay, is that like when you look for gold? Like in a mountain, you know, when you dig things up and go, oh, look, I found it. There's gold in them hills. Anyway, objection denied.
Oh, what, man? This is unfair.
Bang, bang. The completion of the... oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make stuff up. He's a liar. He lies all the time. He lies like a dog. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Ho ho! Bling bling! Mr. Your Honor, may I go home now? I have a couple of dogs to feed and a woman to stroke.
Of course, thank you for your time. It was very entertaining seeing you go kind of crazy. That was good.
Ah!
Which character is she being now?
The witness will stay. Mia?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid we're just about out of time. Therefore, whatever this objection is, we will have to find out next time. If you have enjoyed sharing this little trial with me, then thank you so much, and do give the video a like, please. And if you want to find out what's going to happen, then do subscribe to make sure you don't miss the next exciting episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.